Okay, so when working on these three very different titles, these three titles that have different feels to them, how does your mindset change as an editor going into these? And how does your work process change differently with each title?
That's an interesting question. Um, Interesting in that, well, Shonen Jump has a really fast production time. And my brain doing Shonen Jump is different than doing like just graphic novel releases in general. Um,
Yeah.
um, like meaning that I have less brain power when I work on Shonen Jump. Um, so with the little brain power I have left, I work on these
you're
series.
you're you're like getting those last drops of gas out of it. You're like, we're gonna push it into the final drop.
Yeah, like, we turn Shonen Jump around so fast. Um, but it's interesting that about the different types of series because yeah, Mashle's kind of come around full circle and has a I feel like it's a kind of evened out, but Marshall, Mashal started out kind of gaggy, and so my brain would be like, "What is the best way to render this joke?"
Yeah.
It might be like
Well, I mean, the
one
great thing about
panel.
Bachelor is so much. It's so deadpan. Like it's such dry humor, and I
Mhm.
find it absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, it's like keeping Mashal like giving him like the same deadpan feel across the series is I think is a goal because like sometimes I might see something and I'd be like Mashal wouldn't say that. I've gotten to the point where where I'm like Mash he doesn't talk like that and like I need to rearrange this line in the script or whatever. So it's like a different thought process. I go through Mashal faster than I do Undead Unluck. And that's probably because Mashal is a little more lighthearted. It does have some, obviously, there's some big battles, but overall, the series is pretty lighthearted and it does have some lore, but it doesn't have like super intense lore. And a series like Undead Unluck, every little thing means something.